Hey guys, it's GameFace and welcome back to episode 122 of my Leeds United career mode. Now in today's episode we've got another 3 games to play, the first of which is against Newcastle, and we've got Everton 2 days later, so we've got one rest day in between, and then we've got a little bit of a break, and then it's Arsenal after that. That's the 3rd game in this episode. Before we get into things though, just a quick notice, it is obviously the last episode before the end of the summer holidays, so obviously today is Sunday, and basically tomorrow will be slightly different. I won't be uploading at 12 because it's obviously back to school for most people now, so I'm going to be going back to the usual upload schedule, which was uploading at 4 PM, so when people get back from school and that sort of thing. So that is what I'm going to be changing to. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Any videos that may be late, or a second video that might come out at some point, they'll be out at around 6 or 7 PM roughly. So that is kind of just a bit of an update as to when the videos will start to come out, so expect them then. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. If you want to stay up to date with the videos coming out, follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD, and also the same for Instagram as well. So let's crack on with this episode. If we could go ahead and hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's get straight into things now. I've let you know about the new changes to the video timings and that sort of thing. This is who I'm going to be playing with for the second leg of the Newcastle game. To Stegen starts in goal: Nelson, Zuma, Reyes, Galloway, Lucas, Ramirez, Taylor, Entep, Antonio and Dybala. So again, I've decided to change things around a little bit. After the last game against Newcastle, which we drew 0-0, I thought we'd maybe try and get hold of the ball a little bit more, get Taylor in the midfield a bit more as well, helping out defensively. So hopefully that works. Obviously last episode, for those of you that saw it, didn't go too well. It was a little bit frustrating, and performance-wise, it was difficult to get on the ball and pass it around because they were keeping it so well. So we're going to try and not get too frustrated this episode. Hopefully, we get a bit more of the ball and we can pass it around a bit better. Let's find out how we get on though against Newcastle. So if we win this match, then we go into the quarterfinals of the Euro League. So it's quite a big game, this one. We do need to try and win it. We need to try and progress further in this competition to hopefully try and win the Europa League. That is the aim. That is what we're going to try and do before the end of the season. Oh my days, the worst possible start. We kept all the ball really well, then we lost it, and we lost it for about 4 or 5 game minutes, and they just went and scored with the first shot of the game. Really unlucky. We'll just have to move on from that, pretend it hasn't happened. Dybala, it falls to him on his right foot. Good save by Tim Krul. Not really strong enough to get past him on his weaker foot there. Wow, that's the first half over and done with. Don't know where it's gone. Gone very quickly, that first half. Losing the game 1-0. We're not looking likely to do anything, as a bit of a warning, because we really don't look like doing anything at all. So little movement, nobody to pass to. Real problem, despite having 5 in midfield. So we're struggling. We're going to have to move Ian Taylor a little bit further forward. Don't really know what the solution to this is, because we really, I think, had the formation set up quite well, but it just hasn't worked at all in that first half. Okay, we're going to make a change. We're going to bring on Lukaku. That means we're going to take off Lucas, rearrange things a little bit. Going to keep Ian Taylor on. Dybala's going to play him behind Lukaku. Starting to lose hope now, to be honest, although I did lose hope quite early on after the start of the game. Wasn't too bad, to be honest, the first 10 minutes, but now the players just aren't playing as I'd hoped and as I want them to, so it's a very frustrating match, this one. Don't seem to be getting anywhere at the moment in this game, but we're going to keep going, and hopefully we have one chance, because we really haven't had any yet. No. He's only been on the pitch 2 game minutes. 2 game minutes and he's got injured. You see, that's why this game frustrates me. Hopefully, Nick, you can now understand. I don't like getting frustrated at games because really they don't mean that much, but God, 2 minutes in to get an injury like that. He's not even done anything, really. I've had to change the striker anyway. As you saw, Coman's going to come on. Coman, on to Entep. Really needs someone to do something. I couldn't pick him out of the match if he forced me to. There's been absolutely nobody that's done anything in this game. Okay, another change. We're going to have to bring on Dochkal. We're going to have to do it. We're going to take off Dybala, purely because, I don't know why, but he's just walking around the pitch, and I can't have players just walking about. I don't get, like, you're supposed to be helping win back the ball there, on the top of your screen. He's just walking about. I don't get it, so we're having to take him off because he's literally not doing anything. He's so close to the ball there, and yet he's not making any movement towards it. So that's the reason why I'm going to take Dybala off, even though he's probably our best finisher on the pitch. But if he's not moving, then how's he going to score a goal? It'd be an absolute miracle if we were to score now. On to Dybala, have a go. Oh, saved Ramirez. Oh, blocks. Wow, lost the game 1-0. Let's just move on, because that was dreadful. We've got the next game 2 days later against Everton. We'll wait and see how it is. Lukaku's out for 9 days. Not great. He won't be able to play against his former club, obviously, but it'll be fine for the Arsenal game afterwards. Let's see how we get on against Everton. Try and play how we have been in some matches, but then just hope that what's happened in the last few games doesn't happen again. Let's change around the team. Again, it's going to have to be rotated because they've messed us up again. With the fact that we've got a game 2 days later. I mean, look at that. 3 games over 5 days. Really not helping us either. So let's change around the team and hopefully get ourselves 3 points. Oh, and in case I didn't mention, we're out of the Europa League now. Okay, this is the team that I've gone with. Ter Stegen's going to start in goal. Yedlin at right back. We've got Mullin and Lowe at centre back. Gordon at left back, because we have no one else to play there. We literally have no other players that are able to play there. A lot of tired players around, so having to rotate the team massively here. Lucas alongside Bust in midfield, Calvin Phillips in front of them, Cohen on the left, Baptiste on the right, Silva up front. So a heavily rotated team. That's the bench I've gone with. Obviously a few players to pick from there if we need them. Let's just find out how we get on. Big game against Everton now. We need to try and get the 3 points. Here we go, come on, let's get ourselves a win. We desperately need one. We've obviously had that win in the last episode against Man United, which we somehow won, but I'm after a good performance as well. I wouldn't even mind if we drop points here. I just want a good performance for once. Been a little while since we've had a good one. Let's find out whether this can be the game. Silva, on to Calvin Phillips. It's a quick start from us, much better. Just need to try and keep hold of the ball again. It's the first spell of possession that Everton have had though, 10 minutes in. Just hopefully it doesn't end up lasting another 20 minutes. Yedlin into Silva. Gonna turn and shoot. Silva finally scores 25 minutes in. I'll be honest, it's not been a great start from us. It's been okay. A little bit better than before, but it's not been fantastic. We've managed to get the goal though. A little turn and a shot there from Silva. The passing's still a little bit rubbish every now and again, but we're getting a little bit better. A decent turn there from Silva though. Yedlin just coming inside, looking for someone to pass to. Finally someone's got in that position, the position that we've been waiting for someone to get there for the last few games now. Just no one wanted to get in between the defence and midfield. Finally Silva decides to do it, and that's how we get the goal, 1-0. Coman through to Calvin Phillips, much better position here for Calvin Phillips. Just lacking the options a little bit. Coman finds the option onto Silva, who can shoot, good save. Couldn't quite get there for the rebound, much better. That is it for the first half, still in the game 1-0. Much better than the previous games, but we still don't look 100% ourselves. There's still a few things that look a little bit odd, which I'm not really too sure why, but we're hopefully just going to keep going with this same team into the second half and try and maybe get a second goal if we can. But the attacks are taking a little bit longer to build up, because when we lose possession, we do lose it for a while. But hopefully this is okay and we can get enough in this game done, so we can get ourselves 3 points. Positionally, some of these players have been massively off in this game. Okay, all 3 changes. We're going to bring on Jakper, Benicaphobe and Van Dijk. That means we're going to take off Gordon, Coman and Baptiste, and see how that goes. Ball through to Calvin Phillips. Going to need some support from Silva here. This is what I mean by the passing. It's been very bizarre. It's just behaviour-wise hasn't been quite right from the game. Not really too sure what's going on here. Benicaphobe. Going to look for Calvin Phillips. Needs to play back to Benicaphobe. Of course, just as I played the pass, there was an option for me to run through Calvin Phillips. Very bizarre things happening. We are still winning the game. There's one more chance for them probably here if we can not win it back, but we have done brilliantly. And that is it. We've got the 3 points. That was the main thing. Still not at our best by far, but did well enough to get the 3 points. As you can see by the possession and the stats in general, we definitely deserve to win the match. But still a little bit of a worry with the fact that we're not quite looking as good as we have many times before. Let's wait and see whether we can change things around a little bit again for the Arsenal game. There's loads of rest time now because I think it's international break, so we've probably got some player development to do. Also, we're 1 point behind Man City now. They clearly dropped points by the looks of it. It seems like maybe they dropped points in their last match. But we do have some player development to do. Let's go ahead with the exact same 5 players. Try and get them going up again. Goalkeeper's gone up, loads of attributes have gone up there, but again I think it'll probably take another few weeks to see some of the other players going up in overall as well. More player drills to do this week. Let's again just go with the exact same players we've been doing for quite a while now. Try and get them going up, more attributes flying up there, but still not any change in overall for the other 4 players. A little bit disappointing, but I'm sure it'll happen quite quickly. We might decide to change around some of the drills that we're doing next week if nothing else happens. But now let's get on to the game against Arsenal. Loads of rest for the players after I think it was international duty, I'm going to assume. Ter Stegen starts in goal, Nelson at right back, Kurt Zouma, Van Dijk. Gomez starts at left back because he's complaining that he's not playing enough and wants to leave the club, so we're going to try and convince him to stay by playing him. Bust starts alongside Ramirez in midfield. We've got Mane on the right, Dybala down the middle with Antonio on the left. That means Silva's going to start up front, not Lukaku, who does return from injury though and it will play on the bench for now. But that is quite a strong looking bench. Hopefully Lukaku doesn't come on and get injured again, but we'll wait and see how things go. He's back from his injury, it was only out for 9 days, so he should be fine to play now. Big game against Arsenal, we need to win it. We are somehow, even after this terrible form that we've had recently, we are still somehow in the title race quite comfortably, just 1 point behind Man City. We need to try and get ahead of them now by winning this game. There's only 7 matches left in the league. We're no longer in any other competitions after we went out against Newcastle, again after one of those sort of performances that we've had recently. So let's see whether we can try and turn things around, beat Arsenal, and try and get ahead of Man City if we can. Dybala playing it through to Silva. We look so much better. We're back to our usual selves now. Silva off the post. Maybe spoke a little bit too soon there, but we are so much better. I think maybe we didn't play quite as well in the last game just because we didn't quite have the personnel in the team. And the game before that I can't really explain still. But we look so much better now. We've got the starting 11 out. Back to what we were before, off the bar this time round from Ramirez. So much better this start to the game. And it hasn't been one of those matches where Arsenal wanted to keep the ball, which is even better. And a little bit ironic because this is the kind of team that you'd expect to want to keep the ball. Antonio going to pick out Mane, who's making a good run here. Should keep this one in, I'd imagine. Silva just needs to get in the box rather than trying to get out wide. Mane to put the ball in. Silva gets there, but Cech beats him to it. And a good start from us, really good. We just need the goal. That's all we're lacking. It feels like we're winning. Feels like we're winning about 2-0 to be honest, but we're really not. Ramirez going to look for Silva. Oh, just needed to jump. Just needed to get his head on that one. Hasn't quite managed to. It is half time now. 0-0. Just lacking the goal. That's all we need. Just the goal. And then this would be really the perfect performance. And definitely the best one we've had recently. So much better. Just lacking the goal at the moment. Arsenal struggling to keep hold of the ball for very long. Dybala running through. It's a great run from him. Dybala, can he finish it off? Took an age to shoot. Oh my days, don't know how long he wanted to shoot there. It's been an issue that I've noticed for a while now when we were playing well. I've noticed the problem as well. It just takes a little bit too long to shoot sometimes. Still a good play though. Lacking the goal, but it'll come hopefully. Ramirez, come on. Oh, saved by Cech again. Oh, how we not win this game. 30 minutes left to try and get a goal. We really do deserve one. Arsenal haven't really created any chances in this match. Okay, 2 changes. We're going to bring on Lukaku and Ntep. We'll take off Dybala and Antonio. Benicaphobe might come on at some point. It could be Lucas, actually. I might actually do that now, thinking about it. I think I will. We'll bring on Lucas now as well. Take off Bust. Hopefully that works. 30 minutes left. Trying to give a little bit more energy to this team. Silva trying to play it through to Lucas. Still looking for someone to play it to. Lukaku's there. Going to play it off to Ramirez. Back into there. Lukaku. How's Cech saved it? Oh my days. They've only been on the pitch a couple of minutes. What a chance that was again for us. So many chances. So few goals. In fact, none. Can't believe we've still not scored. Lukaku through to Silva. What a pass. Didn't quite have the touch and surely got pulled back there. Come on, Ntep. Give us a good ball in, please, for Silva. Does get there, but again saved by Cech. Because I'm not so good at free kicks, we won't just take a usual sort of free kick. We'll lay it off and give that a go. Ntep to hit it. Oh, God. So close. Not even on target, though. 14 minutes left. Can't believe we've not scored. Go on, Ntep. Still going. Cech. Oh. They're just playing it back to Cech every single time to clear it. That's their only way out, and they know it's their only way out as well. Yeah, we still haven't scored. Lukaku. Oh, it wasn't going to Silva, I don't think, anyway, but to blow the whistle there is a little bit stupid. We've drawn the game 0-0. I did say, I think it was at the start of this game anyway, that I would take a good performance over the points. Of course we deserve to win, it's obvious. The chances that we've had have been incredible, and to not score, to hit the bar on the post, and to not score at all is ridiculous. But we got the performance, that's what I wanted. Even though we didn't get the goals, that will come hopefully in the next episode. We got the performance there, that's much, much better in that game. There's only a few more matches left though. Man City, don't know how they're doing, don't think we can actually see them on those scores we just saw there. So it seems like they're probably going to play on the Sunday, so let's quickly advance a day. See how they got on. and they won, I think. Yeah, they probably won there, because they now are 3 points ahead of us, so I'm pretty sure they won that match. They're obviously going to drop points at some point. We'll quickly do some player development, then it's Liverpool, I think, in the next episode. That's going to be a big game. Again, some more players, but, I mean, they're going up, but they're not really going up in overall. We want to see their attributes, more than their attributes, go up, to be honest. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully that happens in the next episode. Some emails to look at as well. Anything important. Doesn't look like it, other than the fact that we've scouted Nicholas Bentner. He's only 75 overall. Just thought I'd look. Okay, so that's everything for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. We've recently hit 4,300 subs, so thank you all so much for subscribing. Those of you new, we've managed to get those 300 subs really quickly, so thank you so much. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.